Live time, man. This is your chance to rebuttal anything I've said this week, whether it was about Kanye West, politically, whatever. But today, we're going to be talking about reparations. That's going to be our topic today. Do y'all feel like black people deserve reparations? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Reese Johnson. I got a dope panel today. You know what I mean? I got my boys with me today. We gonna rock out. We gonna talk about this whole reparations conversation because everybody got their own opinion about it. But we gonna bring some. Hopefully, we gonna bring some clarity to the conversation, man. Let me show y'all my panel real quick, man. Introduce yourself.
He's VP checking in.
Capital KRD.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Smith, Houston, Texas, in the building.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all see the number right there. It's the Rebuttal Live Show. You can call in at 678-249-9297. The number again is 678-249-9297, man. We're going to get into this whole discussion about reparations, man. And what do y'all think, man, about reparations? In my honest opinion, I believe black people is due reparations. Yes. We are due reparations. And what do giving black people reparations look like, man? Who want to start off? Who want to start off in talking about what reparations for black people look like?
I can start.
Go ahead. You got it, Mike. You got the floor, Mike.
Well, I mean, shoot, for what it should be, what it should have been, 40 acres and a mule back then, now probably equals a couple $1,000,000. But I know they can't give us that now. They couldn't afford to do that now. So I think it should be something like, maybe not paying taxes or
That's good.
free education, free college education at any school that a kid wants to go to. Something like that. They're not going to be able to do it financially, or they could do something, but they won't do it.
I think. You want to know how I think it should become? It should come in the form of a stimulus package. It should come in the form of a stimulus package. Where my noise at, man? I need my noise up here, man, because
But what you mean by that?
hold on. Let me say that again. It should come in the form of a stimulus package. Yeah. In the form of, now let me break down the form of a stimulus package, right? When you think about how they give reparations to the Jews, because now people say, well, if you're going to give black people reparations, how are you going to give it? The same way they give it to the Jews, the same way they give it to the Japanese, the same way they give it to the native indigenous people, the same way in a stimulus package. They don't get all that money all at one time. They get it in forms of like Social Security, how they give the checks and stuff like that. Now, here's the thing. Now, some people might come on here and say, well, hey, people going to mess up their money. Hey, if they mess up their money, that's on them. At least America say, well, we did our part if they mess it up. But you give the money to a brother like me, guess what? I'm going to go buy property. I'm going to go invest. I'm going to go back and show people in the community how the money, your reparation checks should work. It should come in the form of a stimulus package, or in a form like how they distribute Social Security.
They have a thing that they put in Congress. What's on paper is they saying they're gonna give each black person $378,000 a piece.
Yeah, that's not enough money.
It isn't. It isn't.
That's not enough money.
What you mean? It ain't enough for who?
That's not enough.
If you can't do without, if you can't fix yourself up with $378,000, you don't need to be fixed.
That's not enough money.
Shit, give me 375.
For one, all black people don't deserve. Let's make that clear.
No. Hey, Tyree, what you mean? Don't start that. What you mean don't deserve?
No. Let's break it down.
Go ahead, break it down.
I'm talking about foundational black Americans versus
No,
black people who
you know
came,
what?
like
Not
other
Africans and
black
all that
cultures
stuff.
that migrated to America
Yeah,
after
if
the
you got a
slave trade.
if you got like a I'm sure they got something in there where they're not giving it to Africans and people from like that just came over here a couple years ago. But
Mm-hmm.
you talking about generation people that was born here.
Mm-hmm. You know,
But yeah,
now,
they got that. They got on the table now, actually,
mm-hmm.
but they just won't vote on it.
So I did a poll on YouTube, right? And this is the poll. I did that poll 2 days ago, as you've seen. It got over 1,000 votes. You got it says, will reparations help the black community? Yes, it will. No, it will
It
not help.
definitely will.
And the third category was not sure. As you see, 23% of the people voted yes, it will. 59% of the people said no, it won't help. And
That's called
17% of the people said they are not sure. Now, I can only laugh at the 59% because we can only imagine and only.
I bet you most of them was Caucasian.
Yeah, they was a black folk because ain't no black folk. I ain't even gonna say black folk. Nobody for that matter gonna turn down some money. Like, come on. So we already know that.
Wow.
But here's the crazy thing too. I don't even though we taking a shot in the dark, we timing in on the situation. They're not going to give black people reparations. They're not going to give.
They're gonna have to sooner or later, Tyrese.
They're not going to give black.
Yeah,
people.
How the world. If you understand how the world goes, they're going to have to sooner or later.
Sooner or
too
later,
much
like
that they don't. I'll say in about the next 20, probably like the next 15 years.
Next 15
Yeah,
years.
they gonna have to. Yeah,
all you have to do is keep on bringing it to their face. Like they already know they fucked up. They see they bringing
and the jig is up.
Putting on commercial. Yeah, they putting on commercials where they got things for black people. Like the what the fuck was Google giving jobs out to motherfucking black niggas that don't got no, that don't have the same education. They just like when they was giving it out to girls, like to make them engineers and stuff. They doing that type of thing in companies now with black people.
Yeah, like
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon because the jig is up. Because before
it doesn't matter whether the jig
they
is
was
up
using
or not.
words.
No, it really matters if the jig is up.
It's going to
like,
happen at some
yo,
point.
Y'all helping everybody. They sending money over to Ukraine right now.
And that's what's bothering me too. Because like they sent all this money. Go ahead.
And I'm saying people is up on the game now because they was using words before, like when they say they was giving help, like they say minorities or this and that. Now people on to all of that.
Yeah.
So they ain't gonna have nowhere to run. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now, once people they're gonna stop voting for these people, they're gonna have to do something.
And that's what's going to change. And that's the biggest thing. A lot more people vote now than they used to back when we was kids.
I don't
vote. A lot more.
And
a lot more black people.
I brought this topic up on TikTok, and
you just hold them to that shit. Like if you hold them to it, visit their offices.
You said what now?
I said if you visit their offices, that's like politics is like it's kind of like drugs. If you keep pressing people, they gotta do it. It's just like anybody coming to you over and over every day, somebody knocking on your door. Yo, you want to buy this? You want to buy this? One day you're going to buy it just to stop them from fucking coming to your door.
Now, the question is, like we said right here, will reparations help the black community?
Yes. If they give you $375,000 and you got 6 kids, and you don't make it happen for yourself, you deserve what you get.
Now, think about this. Now, I think about this in the grand scheme of let's say for the lack of a better number, it is 300,000, right? We can think about somebody like Iverson, who played in the league, made hundreds of millions of dollars, and lost all his money.
He ain't lose all his money.
Well,
yeah, I was just about to say
he
that.
went
Did he
broke,
lose all
but
his
he
money?
do have
He didn't go broke.
a
He never
deal.
went
And
broke.
no, okay, I'm gonna say this. He went broke according to the standards he could have been on. Like he didn't go broke to like back to like a level where he got to go live back in the projects. No, but he went broke
Nowhere near.
in the sense of that, you know, the lifestyle he once lived as a superstar basketball player, he couldn't live. Now he did have a clause in his Reebok deal where I think when he turned 60 or something like that, he get broke off for like $50
Nah,
million.
bro. No.
Yeah,
he
there's something
he
like
got
that.
that.
No.
He got that, but he also got money. He got money, bro. He
He's
ain't
getting
pop.
paid now from Reebok. He
Yeah.
not like
He
I don't
not
know where
getting
he's getting that from.
he somehow I because Dr. Boyce Watkins was talking about this, and I remember
Yeah, but
somebody
you
else
can't
talking about it.
believe these dudes. How? But that's what I'm
That's
saying, man. People,
that's what I said
that's
when we
hearsay.
first started. You're hearing it off the internet, man. Don't believe nothing you hear off the internet.
Yeah,
Man.
that stuff hearsay. We
You
don't,
just
we don't
making stuff
you know what
up.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he had a lifetime deal with Reebok, and it was set up so that he wouldn't go
And
broke.
yeah, and he do get a big payment when he turns what's the name, but he also makes residuals
Now,
off
but
the Jones's made.
but the reason why I bring that up, but his story is one of the stories that we hear about where once upon a time ago he made a lot of money and he squandered a lot of his money. Like Warren Sapp.
I know, but
Case in point,
But
Warren
this the
Sapp.
that's
thing, man.
also
Huh?
I
that's
know, but this
also
the I know,
So
okay. But the
this
thing,
the
the
thing,
difference,
right?
go ahead, Brian.
No, I'm saying this the thing, right? People keep talking about the people that's gonna squander money. We can't worry about that shit. That's the
Yeah,
excuse.
yeah.
Oh, everybody gonna squander the money.
Who
Yo,
cares?
it's gonna people that's
Everybody
gonna
ain't gonna
do
squander the
good.
money.
Yes,
Mhm.
everybody ain't gonna squander the money. So we can't keep that's gonna
That
keep
might
oh they're gonna squander it. Well, whoever squander it, squander it. You know what I mean? And
The
no,
bottom
go ahead.
the bottom line is squandered or not. The bottom line is they owe us the money.
Yeah.
If I work
Oh
if
yeah.
I worked with your dad, if I worked with your dad and I owed him $1 million and your dad died
hard.
tomorrow, you're gonna be
That's
coming to
hard.
me next week saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, I want my
with my
daddy
Where
money.
that
money."
money?
With that money.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's-
it's a legitimate thing too.
Yep. Hey, he worked for you.
Yeah,
He worked for that money. Pay up. Well,
It's-
he's
He
not here
made
no
a
more. That doesn't
he made a good point,
that doesn't
bro.
mean you get to keep the money.
and it
Now,
don't
he
matter
made a
what
good
the
point.
son do with it.
Yeah. So let me
When they
talk
were
about
slaves, they were working with the people that are rich, that like the families that
Yeah.
got rich,
Mhm.
and they were working
Let me-
for free. So now you owe us that money back all the way back then too.
all the
If
way.
you
So
understand
this
what I'm
is why.
saying.
This is why we're owed reparations. So during slavery, the largest amount of wealth ever created in America was during slavery, and that's a fact. And that money was passed down from generation to generation to generation of white people.
Mhm.
Black people did not participate in that generational wealth because we were the tools used to make that money.
Yeah.
We didn't we were the tools that they used to make it. So we didn't get that. We were robbed of that. And people that say we don't deserve reparations, they say, oh, that was slave, you weren't a slave, and that was 150 something years ago. Well, when you're saying that and you're acting like slavery ended and everything was good for black people. They just said, okay, go black people, go ahead in the world and things is good.
Straight out emancipation, they brought in Jim Crow.
That was not the case. Even before Jim Crow, slavery did not end until 1942 because
Pretty
what
much.
you had was a thing called peonage. And peonage is when you get arrested and you go to prison for something and they rent you back out to plantations. So that's what they were doing to get around slavery being over. They were arresting you for vagrancy, which is homelessness, and giving you a felony.
That's when the autumn loitering laws came in.
Yes.
Any little thing you get arrested
you're
for.
absolutely right. That's when a lot of those loitering laws. So what they would do is they would, like, let's say, because at that point black people still couldn't get jobs. So if they were just caught out on the street, they would hit them with them loitering laws, put them in jail, and then they become state property. And now they pretty much back into slavery.
you look at pretty much every law that's on the books today started when slaves were released.
Yeah.
There weren't laws like that back then. They started laws, and they started the prisons. The prison system started right after slaves were released. Also,
There was no such thing as police.
Well, they did
well,
have
no,
slave
there
police.
was, there were,
They had
there
No,
slave
were.
police.
no, I'm talking about after
They was bounty
till
hunters,
they, yeah.
constables,
But they were
constables.
made. What I'm saying is they were made for black people.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they were made for catching slaves.
They wasn't made to keep law and order.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? I love this saying when they say police take on the term police take on two different meanings. In the white community, they protect and serve. In the black community, is law and order. But if you think that's their whole concept, to protect and serve and to enforce the law. So it's like, they enforce the law on the black community and they protect and serve the white community. And that's the whole premise and concept. If you sit back and think about the policing in the black community, they enforce. Oh, if you get caught with some drugs, a little couple bags of drugs, you going to jail. They hit you with a felony. And in other communities, if you get caught with some drugs, they tell you to throw it out, and they tell you to go home. But all in all, this, to get back on topic, this whole thing with reparations is it's not as complex as people take it. But the problem is they just don't want to give us no money. They just don't want us. People don't want to see black people prosper. Because I said this, how come Joe Biden, and we could just see it right now, Joe Biden giving these folk over there in Iran, Ukraine, all this money to fight a war that don't even have no dealings with us. We have no dealings with that, but they send that money over there with ease.
And they don't fuck with us over there. You see what happened when the war first started and people were trying to get on the trains to get out. They was them niggas couldn't get on the train.
No. Oh yeah, I seen that. Yup. They wasn't trying to let black people out for some reason.
Yeah. But if you look at history, Russia was the only country to stand with South Africa against apartheid.
Did you see that? Did y'all see that clip with Umar Johnson saying he was saying something about Vladimir? No, not Umar Johnson. It was oh man, what's this dude name? Not Killer Mike, the other dude. Dang man, he got that. He from down here in Atlanta too, but he. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find a video. Y'all pick up. I'm gonna try to find a video so we can play it. Try to pick up with the whole thing with reparations. While I try to find a video.
So what y'all? So if they give the money, how you think all the other races gonna react? Because it's going, you know what I mean. I don't think it's gonna be as simple, but
yeah,
it's gonna be some. It'll be some issues.
Well,
because
to tell you the truth,
what I'm saying is that
giving us money is benefiting them if you really think about it, because the money's going to go to them. We give our money to white people right away. If you look at the Jews, their dollar stays in their community for about 2 months. The Asians, their dollar stays in their community for over a month, almost 2. Hispanics, their dollar stays in their community. Black people, our dollar is gone in 20 minutes.
Yep.
No, 20 minutes. 6 hours. 6 hours.
6 hours. Mm-hmm. 6 hours.
6
gone.
hours.
Gone. Wow. We have $1.5 trillion of spending power per year.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't keep it in our community. This is why people want to say, how can we get over racism? How can we defeat racism? The only way we can defeat racism is if we keep our black dollar in our community. We would be so powerful.
Economics.
Yes. Look, we empower them. We spend money with them.
Say for instance.
No, but I'm saying the reaction of the poor whites, because they're gonna say, they think they deserve something. They think they deserve something also.
No, they
A
don't
lot
deserve
came
something.
with it. Yeah.
They got something.
You good? They good with just the color of their skin, bro. Like I told
Yes.
you before, I know more than every person at my job. They brought people in to do what I already know how to do.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying what you think their reaction gonna be because they, you know, what I
Who
mean,
cares?
you see a
Who
lot
cares
of
what their
these.
reaction is? To be honest, that's the thing. Black people gotta stop worrying about other people's feelings. We gotta go for our stuff. Take care of our people. If all the black people in the United States didn't spend money for one weekend, just one Saturday and Sunday, the United States will go into bankruptcy.
Yep. But unfortunately, every cent of our dollar goes into another community. Groceries,
We
banking.
don't even have a Tyrese. We gotta have a community before we
Well, that's because we
put
don't
in-
own we don't own anything major. We don't got like I said, we ain't got no
exactly what I'm talking
hospitals, we ain't got no
We have
supermarkets,
nothing.
we don't have no banks. So
Because we can't. We went when we did, but we did at one point. If you look at Black Wall Street, and we talked about that the other night, we had all the supermarkets, hospitals, train lines, buses, all that stuff. We had all of that stuff, and our dollar stayed in our community. During the Great Depression, we thrived. They came and burned it down. Now, if you look around anywhere, you look right here in Houston, if you go up on 1960, you have this whole shopping center. It's all Asian people. If we did that, we'd be some kind of we'd be causing trouble. We'd be keeping people out. It'd be something negative if we did it.
Yeah,
Any city you go
find
to,
some
you
way to
have
twist it.
yeah, you
no,
have
they would
China.
say they would say, how y'all just gonna have something for black people?
Yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
they say.
That's their favorite line.
But the Koreans have something for Koreans. The Jews have something for Jews. Asians have something for Asians. But we can't.
This is what we have.
All right, I
This is
found
what
the
we have
video.
to
I'm gonna
stop
play
doing.
I'm gonna play this
We
clip.
have to.
Let
Let me
play
say this before you
Okay,
play
go
it.
ahead.
Clip.
Let 'em talk.
You have to find we have to find a way to stop caring. Stop worrying about like when they say, "Well, why y'all don't even answer them? Get the fuck out of my fucking face." You know why? Get the fuck out of here. Don't ask us no goddamn questions. And I'm telling y'all, that's what we got to do, bro. We keep like when they kill somebody, we keep on. We please stop. No, the next time y'all niggas kill somebody, we gonna kill 5 of y'all.
Nah, I ain't. I can't
I'm
rock
telling
with that,
Tyrese, I'm telling you.
bro. All
No,
right.
I
We done
agree
tried
with
it every
Kyle.
other way.
I agree with Kyle on the aspect that we got to stop with the beggar mentality. Like
I
we
agree
always
with
like,
that,
like-
but I ain't.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
No, what I'm saying is you have to start like pushing when they say you don't do something, they're
You
gonna
gotta
put
push
you
the
away for
line.
lifetime. Yeah, come on.
but we got to do that. We got to do that with our own people first, because we killing our own people at a higher rate than anybody else.
but
No,
stop.
you're not
See, man,
understanding what
don't
I'm
do
saying.
that, man. Don't do that, man.
Hey, listen.
I know
if
we
you're gonna bring
do.
about
Listen,
correction,
I know, but
correction got to go
yeah,
across
but
the
But
board.
correction don't start
no,
from
it
there.
do. No,
This was
yeah,
taught to us, Tyrese. If
I
you go on
understand
the
that.
internet,
But at some point,
if you
we have to take accountability too. At some point,
go on
no,
the
we
internet,
do.
we
Tyrese,
can't keep
That's-
passing the
and
I
type
ball.
know, but
in.
I know, but Tyree, that go without saying. But the thing is, you know what I mean? You can't always, every time something comes up, you like, well, we gotta, like, yo, at the end of
No,
the day, like, no, go
go
ahead,
on
what
the
you saying?
internet, right? Go on
Hold
the
on.
internet and type in hero. I'll bet you're gonna see a bunch of black like saving people for no reason, not no fire person or not, just saving people, a regular person. You're gonna see a lot of black people doing. Black people are peaceful at heart, bro.
I
They
agree.
always helping everybody.
I agree.
They put us in this this little barrel, and what you expect, bro? You're going to get that every time. It's scientific. We're not
Yeah, it
we're
is
not
scientific.
what they made us.
I agree.
We're not that type of people. How do we get on them boats? Because we were nice people. If we use these animals that they try to tell you that
And when you
they try to
and
portray
when you
on the
mix
news and all this
poverty,
stuff.
Yeah.
you mix
It
poverty
was
with
a trade.
self-hate.
It was a trade. But let me play this video
you make-
real quick that David
Go
Banner
ahead, play the
said,
video.
and then we'll hop back into this. Y'all check this out.
Vladimir Putin says Africa is a cemetery for Africans. When an all y'all listen to this shit. When an African becomes rich, his bank accounts are in Switzerland. He travels to France for medical treatment. He invests in Germany. He buys from Dubai. He consumes Chinese. He prays in Rome or Mecca. His children study in Europe. He travels to Canada, USA, and Europe for tourism. If he dies, he will be buried in his native country. Africa is just a cemetery for Africans. How could a cemetery be developed? Bro, that applies to all of us.
Facts.
See, the thing is with that is all the games that they play. What's the first thing you think when you think of Africa? Fucking lions and tigers and all that shit, right?
I mean, not
Majority
no more
of-
because Africa is
No.
well developed now.
But that's only because you get to see it now. People showing it on their cell phones and not on the news. That's the difference. These motherfuckers lie to you, bro. Like when I tell you, man, like the shit I done seen in my lifetime, bro, it's like, damn, all this shit is a lie.
A lot
They've been
of it
lying
is a
to
lie.
me since I was a kid.
A lot of it is a lie. A lot of it is a lie.
Yeah. Bro, I think like this: everything is a lie.
Yeah, we're
If you
the
don't see it,
Matrix.
it's a lie.
You know, when you
Yeah.
watch the Matrix was telling us a story.
Why do they make
We're all in the Matrix. We
gotta
gotta unplug.
See, hey, we're gonna see if we can show these guys what it's really like and see if anybody catch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's life, bro.
yeah. But yeah, man. If y'all timing in, man, you can call in. Y'all see the number on the screen, 678-249-9297 if you have something to add to this conversation about reparations, whether you believe black people shouldn't get reparations or whether you believe black people should get reparations. Call in. Let us hear what you have to say in regards to this topic so we can all, get a clear understanding on this whole reparations talk. The number is right there on the screen, 678-249-9297. Number again is 678-249-9297. I always go back to the scriptures, right? The Bible talks about, making right your wrongs. It was a guy in the Bible. He was a tax collector, right? And he was he made a lot of money crooking people, and and they taxes and all that stuff. And then he encountered Jesus, and when Jesus came to his crib, he was like, Lord, I gave people back what I took from them plus more. And the Lord said that salvation have come to that house. Now, when you think about America as an house, if they would pay back what they owe the people, in my honest opinion, the blessings will be on this house. Now, I'm just using it as a reference point. Christians, don't come at me saying you're taking the Bible out of context. I'm just using it as a point of making right your wrong that y'all know America has done to black people.
Listen to this. The first thing that white people think, well, in my eyes, the first thing that white people think that if we gain something, they lose something. But think about this. Every time you're around 5 rich motherfuckers, do you still be a bum after like a year? No. When you're around money, it makes you get more money.
Like that old saying says, like you become like the friends you hang around. So if you hang around 3 broke friends, you the 4th.
If we get something that's taken from them, that's not the case. More than likely,
but I understand it from a capitalist point of view, because everybody can't be rich, because that means ain't nobody gonna be willing to work. So from a capitalist,
it has to be somebody at the bottom.
Yeah, it has to be like everybody. Like when I can't stand when they say, "Well, everybody's kings." Now everybody ain't be kings. Some of y'all are peasants, and don't take that the wrong way. We all not king. I'm cool. Whatever the position God put me in, and I'm good as long as I know the Lord is with me. We all not kings. We're all not entrepreneurs. We're all not going to start big businesses. But we can be good. We can be great on the level that we're on, and serving. That's the thing. Like, so I believe, like I said, and if reparations is distributed to the black community, I believe that we should have a crowd fund. Build a crowd fund where
I don't think you need. If they was to give us piecemeal it on us, we would probably fail with that. We need the straight up cash to invest.
Yeah.
But hold on,
'Cause if they
Tyree,
gave
what
it-
you mean? What you mean by a crowd fund?
A crowd fund to build the community up. So, like, let's say all four of us, right? They give us all 300 apiece. You know what I mean? That's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's $1.2 million, right? And we say we going back to Southwest and build the hood up. You know what I mean? That's a crowd. We taking our money and putting it in a crowd fund, and we're going to
okay. Yeah, that's the way it'll work. That's
Yeah.
the way it would.
and
Honestly,
and
we
now
would have to go into venture capital groups.
Yeah, so
like,
and that's a lot. That's what
Mhm.
a lot of Jews do. Like they come in with with partners, and they get they break down their percentages and how much they gonna make, and then they just go in. Unfortunately, us black folk don't have that mindset because we think that, oh man, I
But
don't know
see,
if I trust.
that's a lie.
And
I
then
think that's a lie.
everybody, and just like everybody's trying to do their own thing. Like
Hold-
our
let
discussion
me
the other
cut
day
you
we
off
had.
real quick. Let me
Go
cut you off real fast. That's a lie because black people ain't never had money.
But you don't even have to have a lot of money to do that.
No, just like I told you before. Say you got $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think about going to get something to eat. But if you got $300, you think about something different. You got $10,000, you think about something even different. It's all according to how much money you have.
Mm-hmm.
When you ain't got nothing, it's like, who cares? I don't got nothing anyway. But let you have $10,000 in the bank. You start thinking like, damn, well, how much can I really save?
Mm.
You start thinking like, damn, I can actually buy that TV I want or whatever it is. Like, you don't think the smaller level when you got more.
Yeah.
And that's just the way black people think. When we ain't got nothing, you got enough to say you had you $100,000 short of buying a warehouse, and you see, oh shit, if I get 100 more thousand, I could buy a warehouse. Your whole mind state will change after that.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking warehouse now. You ain't thinking about, oh, I'm gonna buy a house or the little small stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way black people think.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
So what you got to add on that, Mike?
About how the money would work if we got it.
Yeah. Or how can we, or what would be the best way to invest or try to think about flipping the money?
Man, that's a whole different story.
Because the reason why I say that, let me tell you the reason why I say that, because we have to bring a different dynamic to this conversation, mainly because we too focused on whether we deserve it or not. We know we deserve it. We know it's old. It ain't a matter of being deserved. It's old. This is money that's owed to us. Now, if we spend too much time harking about why it's owed to us, because everybody know why. I mean, we ain't got to keep talking about the why. We can just talk about what we will do with it. Let them hear everything that we're gonna say. What we gonna do with it.
I'm on this thing called countyhealthrankings.org. It say proposed reparations programs for descendants of enslaved people of African descent are multi-component interventions that can include formal apologies, public acknowledgement of historical injustice and its current manifestations, direct individual payments allocated over time, trust funds for young recipients, community-wide initiatives to invest in education, housing, and infrastructure, and access to trauma counseling and therapy. Reparations programs can establish a fund where eligible Black people with priority given to those with lower wealth and income levels, apply for grants to support asset building projects such as buying a house, starting a business, continuing education,
Mm-hmm.
or purchasing financial investments.
Mm-hmm.
Say reparations programs require professional staff to oversee operations and assist people with ancestry tracing. So that's something I was reading off of this website.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's something to think about.
Yeah. 678-249-9297. Call in to the Rebuttal Live if you want to add to this conversation. Man, we would like to hear from you. Go ahead. What you about to say, Kyle?
Yeah.
No, I was saying the trust fund that'd be good, but I would think like if you say for instance us, you said the 1.2. What I would do, I would sit it in a money market account or a mutual fund and sit it for like say we say all right in 2 years we're gonna come back and collect all the money that's in there. Then we're gonna make our investment. That way
Well,
when we
that would take a long time.
but you got to think long term. You can't
So
think tomorrow.
now let me tell you another way. 'Cause that way works too. Well, another way is you could buy a piece of property, right? Case in point, I only could talk about me because this stuff that I do. I bought a piece of property 2 years ago. 2 years from currently, the equity on it is almost 200,000. You take that equity out that house, and you could take that $200,000 out and flip it, buy another piece of
Yeah, but
property, or you can start a small business like how you were saying with the toilet paper, or buy a truck, or buy you could buy a truck and put some trucks out there. It's like home. This the way the rich people do it. That's why they always buying. They buy their home, their home that they live in, and always a summer home. And now that they got Airbnb, and stuff like that, they can rent out their summer home and make money on it while pulling out the equity and all that stuff. So it's
but
like
if
it's
you,
because property
like I
value is
said
going up
before,
everywhere, huh?
property value is going up, but property is not a short term thing. You go from holding something for 1 year and you still paying taxes on it. It's not. It's not like
But it's in your
commodities.
taxes in your
Commodities make
mortgage.
money every day,
Your
huh?
taxes come out of your mortgage.
Here's a
Yeah.
pitfall of that. When they give all of us $300,000,
Mm-hmm.
any house that you thought you were going to buy for $300,000 is
It's
now
going up.
probably
Now,
$800,000.
yeah.
Oh
Now
yeah.
it's $1
Oh
million
yeah.
now. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
absolutely true. Because
commodities not going
they
up.
definitely going to inflate everything. Everything is
Mutual
going to be
funds is not
inflated,
going to go up.
huh?
Mutual funds is not going to go up. That's the
Mutual
market.
funds,
Yeah,
money market,
that's what I'm saying.
like money market
Yeah,
accounts like a Roth IRA,
commodities are rice, wheat, stuff that they make stuff with, like what
agriculture
else?
stuff.
Yeah, agriculture. You
Mm-hmm.
that's what what's his name? What's the boy name? The old boy.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. That's his main sort stocks and commodities and what the fuck? I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, the way I
So,
say it, if we put our money into a money market, by the time it come out, it's gonna be, I want to say, or even if it's a bad year, it's gonna be like 1.8.
but you gotta remember, a lot of those investment accounts they take years to build.
No,
They,
not really.
yeah, they do.
Not no, they don't.
I'm
Commodities are
telling you.
every day. It's how, Tyrese, come on, bro.
If you get a Charles Schwab account, a lot of them
What
they
are you
have
doing with
Roth
a Charles
IRAs.
Schwab
You can get a
account?
money market. You get a profit
See,
sharing.
You're
And
listen what you
most I have.
listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said. You said an IRA. I'm talking about the stock market, bro.
Oh, you
I
talking
said
about getting in the stock?
commodities.
You talking about getting
Commodities.
now?
Mutual funds. Mutual funds grow as the what's the name? Mutual funds is stocks for a whole bunch of companies all in one thing.
You trying.
So
You
say
pretty
for
much,
instance, Nike is doing fine and this other dumb company is going down. It's not going to make a difference because it's going to like even out. Mutual funds are not just one stock. Because say for instance, you got Nike stock and it goes down, that is dead. But if you got a Nike stock in a mutual fund, if Nike goes down and Adidas go up and they both in that same fund, it's still making money.
yeah. I understand that, but
S&P
you
500.
at the end of the day, when you got that much money, I wouldn't put that in no.
But
I'm
that's
not,
where the money is,
because
bro.
playing in the market is still gambling.
It
It's
is, but
still
it's
gambling.
playing in real estate is gambling. You can buy the wrong house.
Any
It's
house
built
you
on
buy,
this
any
thing.
house you buy, you gotta, depending on if it ain't brand new,
That's
any
not
house you
true.
buy, you
I lost
have to put
money
work
on the
in.
house.
You gonna put work
Living
into your
living as a black man is gambling.
house.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I could see that, but we ain't have no choice but to live as a black man. I understand, but
You
I
have
see
no
what you're
choice
saying.
but to take some chances.
Me
I
personally,
take chances to win.
when I started investing in stock, it was when I already had a little bit of money to play with. That wasn't my first option to start playing with money. I wanted something that okay, I got a little bit of money. I could put some money over here and allow it to allow it to do what it do. Allow it to regulate in
like
property.
say for instance, like Apple did like maybe like a couple months, maybe like 6 months ago. They split their shares, I think, in 4. So say if you had 1,000 shares at let's say $187 per share, and they split their shit in 4 in that one day. That one fucking day, you made all that money. You sell that day, sell all the 300 that you had that they split it in, and keep the original 100 you had. That's how good the stocks can be to you. But you just gotta know how. Just like I told the boy that we was talking about, you have to watch that line and watch how it goes up and down, and watch for trends. You're only going for trends, and you're thinking like, well, damn, last time when President whoever Nixon did this what happened with the stock market. And you just look at those things and you match it to
that wouldn't be a
to
good
each other.
idea for black people to put.
Bro,
If we were to get
that's how
reparations,
people get rich. You talking about
we
mega, and then live off the interest.
if we were to get
White people, I mean, the rich
'cause
white
you gotta
people,
think about
they don't
this.
live off of the money they make, bro.
But
They
think
live
about
off
this.
interest.
Think about this, Kyle. Just think about this. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. Don't get me messed up. If black people were to get reparations, right, and then everybody put their money in the stock, you don't think they'll find some way to make it crash?
I wouldn't put it in the stock market. I would put it in the mutual funds.
Market manipulation is real. Yeah.
Market manipulation is very real. That's so.
Yeah,
that's why I say
I wouldn't.
But-
Hey, listen, I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You know what you could control? The house you just bought.
No, you
Like that's
can't.
yours. You know what I mean? You could do
When
what
they
you
say,
want.
Tyrese, when they say this is no longer a desirable neighborhood, that shit going to the bottom, bro.
Okay, well buy something in
Those,
another neighborhood.
The Jones is like out in what is that shit? Out in where the hell?
Kev said they would never
Thank
let a huge amount of black people eat off the stock market. You at 100. For real.
Yeah,
Kev sent me some pictures the other day on 57th and Warrington. They building $300,000 cribs out there on 57th and Warrington.
At the same
Yeah.
time,
Why
when-
you
when we
surprised
moved
at that?
around there,
Why am I surprised, bro? When we lived around in them houses, only 20,000.
That was the
going back
90s,
down
man.
one day,
That was
we
in
might
the
not be
that was in
alive.
the 90s, bro.
We might not be alive, but they're gonna go back down to that one day.
Nah,
promise
they ain't
you.
going back
I
down.
don't,
I
nah,
promise.
nah,
you.
they ain't going.
I promise. you.
They ain't going back. Nah, they ain't going back down.
You don't say never.
Yep. Kev, right.
Nah,
they
they
hardly
not
want to let
going
us in the credit and property game. Yep. Yeah, but that's why.
Yeah,
remember,
but
that's
that's the thing. They trying to do that
They
with
500,000.
Hey, yo, but you know what? But you know what, man? It's mad land and mad property in the South, man.
that's yo.
And people need to jump on it because,
But
man,
I'll show you the
where,
back
where
of my
I'm at
crib. My
is
crib got number trees. If I knock down all the trees, I have crazy property.
but see, the only thing
and
about
that's
that,
why
all
they
land is not buildable. You can't build on all land.
I could build on my land. I could do
man.
what I want
Hey,
on my
Cal,
land. It's
listen.
mine.
Cal,
No,
I pay the
listen,
property
down here
what
in
I'm
tax.
trying to tell you is,
No, but
listen.
no,
Who
I agree
brothers-
with you,
who
Cal.
brothers with
No, I'm
construction
saying,
workers?
Cal, I agree with you. All land is not
No, I'm
buildable
talking about
land.
not.
But let me
You
tell you
can't.
something.
It's not
Let
even
me tell you.
capable of being built on it.
Let,
That's what I'm saying.
let me tell you something. Down here in North Carolina, man, they building everywhere. Everywhere.
These developers,
Everywhere.
these developers ain't talking like us.
I'm not.
These
saying
developers
they
like,
not.
look, let's go get the,
No,
let's go buy
no.
this
Y'all
land.
get me.
But
Y'all get me
I
confused.
do agree with you. I do agree with you, Kyle, that
You
everywhere is
understand what
not
I'm talking about,
buildable land.
Tyrese? You can't build on everything. There might be a
Nah, you
piece of
can't.
land sitting there that's sinking, that can't hold up houses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But I
Like,
mean, but then
there's
I
a
mean
lot of
you
areas
can
like
get
that, though.
Now,
no, but I'm saying, but you
Kev,
can get that, but you can get that checked out beforehand, though.
yeah, that's what they got
Before you
inspectors
get it.
for.
I
They
know
not
that, but I'm
person.
just saying, like,
First of all, a person
there's-
can't even sell a piece of
Yeah.
land that's not even stable enough. They can't sell it. So
what I'm trying to say is there's but so much land. There ain't gonna be no more new land
And
unless you
yo,
build
part of
up to the
reparations,
sky.
we need this farmland. We need all like.
why you think the
we need
whole goal?
farmers.
That's what we need.
I think the whole goal was a 40
We need-
acres and a mule, man. Like they,
Yeah,
'cause
we need
the importance of
farmers and all
land
that
is
because
important.
It wouldn't have been
because
able
we
to
need
give
to
us
know how to
40
make
acres
our
and a
own
mule.
food and all that.
I would rather them give me land and money.
Me
Give me
too.
40 acres.
But they don't. They
Give
don't
me
have
40
enough
acres. Y'all can keep
to
that
give.
300,000.
They don't have enough land. It's not that much land in the
Not
United
enough
States to give everybody 40 acres and a mule.
Now, Kev said the internet is the way to win. For
I don't
real,
know
for real.
about that, Kyle.
Now,
I
Kev,
don't think they
call
do.
in, Kev.
So
The number on the
what?
screen, 678-249-9297. And elaborate on breakdown on how the internet is the way to go. Okay.
it is.
Hold on. He said
The internet is the way to go as far as what?
yeah, that's why I said call in. He said promotion free. Promotion is free right now. We got to stop going to other races to further our culture, right? I believe that. People going to stop not wanting to put in the work. But the internet is also making people lazy too.
No, I ain't gonna say that. You
Because-
gotta work hard for
What
the.
do you mean the internet as far as what? The internet as far as what?
Yeah, the internet as
Making
far as
money?
what? Kev, call
money.
in, Kev. 678
Because man, that can be shut down, man. Like I said,
No,
we
it
need
can.
people that know how to farm, so that, like I said, we can make our own food.
678-249-9297.
That's how you build wealth. That's how you
Mhm.
build wealth and health, man. You gotta be able to grow your own stuff.
You know the
And-
main way to build wealth: consistency.
Consistency.
Being consistent in whatever
Say
you
who?
do.
At what?
Hold up, somebody just
Anything.
owns the internet. Black folks. What that? but I don't know what
That's
supposed to
Jeff.
mean.
That's Jeff right there, Bob, brother.
I know, but I'm saying what that's supposed to mean, though.
Who owns the internet? Black folks? Nah. I mean, the internet is free game though, because
It's not.
it is.
It's not.
You can
It's
you
not.
can promote. You can
Didn't they
you know,
Didn't they
you can make
shadow ban? I
content.
mean,
But
didn't they ban you?
the internet, listen, man, the internet is not what's going to make black people wealthy, man. It's not.
A lot of black people
No,
become wealthy
no,
on the internet, bro. For
Yeah,
real.
it's-
No,
it's
what
a
I
free
mean is-
promotional tool.
Yeah,
It's a free promotional
it's
tool.
good for promotion,
But
but
that helps
it's-
you.
the internet is good for promotion. That's what it's good for.
It was from the other guy's comment. Oh, he was talking to Kev.
Mm.
He was talking to
Yeah,
Kev. They
like,
having a conversation in
The internet is good for promotion, man. Like I said, you need to know how to make stuff. Like you need, like I said, you need to know how to grow stuff. Black people need to learn how to farm.
I agree.
Yeah, that's
I
very
totally
important.
agree.
If
Call
we can
into
learn
the
how to
show,
make
y'all.
our own
Rebuttal
food
Live.
and prepare
678-249-9297.
ourselves,
Call into the show real quick if y'all, you know what I mean, y'all want to I mean, time
Because
in
one
all
thing
this
I know
and
now
add your
from
opinion.
seeing and living in the South and driving through all these roads, man, all these people got land and
Land.
farms. And they
My
got,
house is
you
on
know
an
what I
acre.
mean? And they got, I'm telling you, when you see it, it'll change your whole perspective. You be like,
That's what I'm
look at this
saying.
shit, man. It's crazy. Like,
What it make you do, Vern? You be like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? I could have used all my time when I was a young kid doing something progressive
but
to
they
get
ain't
to where
teach it.
you
But
at.
that's
They
what
ain't
I'm
teach.
saying. They ain't
Yeah,
teach
this
us in
wasn't
school
taught.
about farming
This wasn't taught.
and doing all that. They ain't teach us that. They taught us this nonsense.
Yeah. Man, I wish I'd have. Well, I did buy my house when I was 20, but that was on Daggett Street. Oh, and that's in the hood. That was in the middle.
I don't even consider that buying a house.
Shoot,
That was
man,
a war zone.
that was a war zone. Daggone. But if we'd have knew anything about buying houses, like,
Right.
you know what I mean, out in the hood, I mean, out in the burbs, and you know what I mean, with some land, man. I can just
Everybody out
imagine.
here got all these cows and chickens and all
Think
this stuff
about
out here.
and
Yo,
think
you
about
see,
how
you
much
see it out here,
property
it's
went
crazy.
for in the 90s. The people who bought property in the 80s and the 90s, right? Them same houses is worth millions of dollars right now. Right now, they can
Repeat
sell
that
them.
again. What you say, Tyree?
The
Repeat
people
that
who
again.
owned
So what?
houses in the 80s and the 90s that lived out in these country rural areas that that got acres, them houses is now worth millions of dollars because of the land.
Oh,
Easy.
hell yeah.
Easy. It could be a little farmhouse, little 2-room farmhouse. It's worth 1.2 because of the land. You could knock that crib down and build your dream house on that land. And it's cheaper to build a house than to buy a house, flat out.
Listen, right now down here in the South, it's these developers, man. They waiting for these older people to die so that they can buy this land from their kids.
Did you get
That's what's going on down here.
Do you see the
And the
number?
kid's gonna sell it.
678-249-9297. Kev,
Yo, it's families down here that got like
I got
it was like
the
20 acres,
the
25
drum working
acres,
right here.
30 acres, man. But it's just that the mom or the grandma, they won't sell it. So these developers, like I said, they just waiting patiently for them to die and then go to their kids, and that's what's happening.
Yep. You right, Jeff, too. You right there. Hold on, let me play that. Let me put that one on the screen. Generational wealth is in insurance. Life, exactly. That is true.
No, it's in everything,
Yep.
bro.
Life insurance.
It's in
But we're
all
not
of them.
actually talking about like how we can. I mean, I guess this conversation
No, you do
is.
have to talk about that.
But we talking.
While you're waiting on something, you can't just sit there and wait and
That's
just
true.
be stagnant.
That's true. But yeah, Kev, the number again is on the screen. 678-249-9297. 678-249-9297. I got the screen ready right here whenever you call in. But yeah,
Because the thing about, if you're talking about black people as a whole, like we got to be able to control something. Like every group got something that everybody needs.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we got to have something that everybody needs.
we-
You know what I'm
We
saying?
do have it. We already have it, but we don't control it. It's culture.
yep.
We talked about that last night.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Busy.
Talked about that last night.
If we
Everything that we
sell-
dominate.
Hold on.
Control.
Yeah, if we sell our culture, we'll be okay. You don't pay, you don't see. You
Yeah.
don't get to live good. You don't get to be excited. That's it.
Dang. So that is crazy because I often think about like Rockaware and Sean John. Had they not sell off their brand, how big they would be right now.
Kev. I mean, damn, I'll call you Kev because I'm looking at the screen.
But you know what?
The
Niggas
reason
killed,
that was a
killed
good
those
move.
brands.
Huh?
No,
You
but
sell
no,
and
but
get
you know,
something else. You
but
keep
you
building.
But you know what? Black people killed those brands.
But Gucci and Louis Vuitton and
No.
all them ain't selling.
They still make.
Yeah,
they
but I'm
still make-
saying when it come to
Gucci
us,
and-
after a
they're
couple
not
years,
on
we
that
like
same level. Though.
after a couple years, we like Rockaware played out.
Nah, but
Sean John played out.
you
That
want to know why?
happens,
You
man.
want? No, the rappers did that. The rappers did
No,
that.
we did that.
No, the
We
rappers
did
did that
that.
because they got infatuated wearing them name brands.
No,
but
they
I'm just
did just
saying.
what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to make it hot and sell it. It started from
I don't know
nothing, bro.
about that
Remember?
though.
Kev, you should be able to
No.
call
I
now,
don't, I
Kev.
don't,
It's the lines are open now, Kev.
I don't know
Make sure
about you
make sure
saying
you
making
dial
it
the
hot.
right
You
number.
saying
It's
make
678
you saying making it hot and
249.
selling
Hold
it?
on. Let me
Yeah.
do this real quick because
Make it
Kev
hot
trying to
and
call
sell
in.
it. You make it hot, sell it, and you get something else.
678 249
Remember, we're coming from nothing. We don't have the Gucci houses that's 100 years old. We don't have that.
9297. That's the number, Kev.
We got rap music. If you
Yeah.
see what people doing now with rap music, they're making way more money than like before.
No, they
Yeah,
not.
the rappers did it, but niggas as a whole did it. Niggas as a
No,
whole
but what
did
I'm
it.
saying is like you.
No, I'm reading.
That's
I'm going
our
from his
currency.
comment.
Yeah, I know what you. I see it.
Yeah, niggas as a whole did it.
What you now? Hold on. What you trying to say?
You
Rappers
have
did
to
what?
come together with it.
No, he's saying like killed these brands.
Yeah, the rap. That's what I just said. The rappers did it. The rappers did it
It
because
was more than the rappers.
the
it was our
people
whole
followed what the
community,
rappers
man.
was
But
doing.
you got
When Jay Z and Beans and all them was wearing state property and Rockaware, that's what everybody wanted to wear. And then when they started bringing in the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci's and all that stuff, that's when everybody wanted to do it. If they would have continued to wear the Sean John and Fat Farm and all that stuff, and the Nietzsche and Jabold and all that stuff, and they'd have continued, that would still be a trend. And then here's the thing, huh?
That might go.
But we talked about it last night. We think that their ice is colder all the time.
Yeah,
we think their ice is colder. So
Yeah.
we go buy their stuff. We go buy their $500 slides, Gucci's or whatever. But nobody wanted to buy LeVar Ball's shoes. Nobody. Because black people, not white people, black people are the ones that shut that down. But they'll go and pay God knows how much for a Gucci belt, a Gucci shirt, Gucci with this, Gucci that. But they wouldn't buy that man's stuff who was trying to start something for his own.
Yep. Like
because they fall for the chicken and the egg.
He said, get life insurance policies on all your children, ourselves, and let me see what that said. Okay, families. Yeah. Worth a million. That's real money. Yeah, you're right. That's real money. That's
part of the plan.
Yep. That's real money that lives on. Okay. And always coming. That's right. Hold on, let me answer this real quick. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all hear Kev?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Hold on, let me make sure. I got him coming through the jaw. Yeah. So we got Kev on the line.
You know what else build wealth too? Saving.
That's absolutely.
No.
You gotta go out and buy. You don't have to go out and buy everything because
Hold
you
on,
see somebody else
plug
with
you
it.
in now, Kev. Hold on.
No, saving does not make money.
No, what I'm saying is saving some of your money. Like
there we go.
Black people, they take their check and they spend the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, Kev, can you hear us?
Y'all can hear me now?
As you should. You should spend the whole thing.
Can y'all hear Kev? Can y'all hear Kev now?
Yeah.
Say something, Kev.
Yo.
Yeah.
Y'all hear Kev? Y'all hear him? Y'all heard him?
Yeah, I hear him. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got you. We hear you.
All right.
Hold on. You should spend all.
Hold on. Let Mike go real quick, and then Kev, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
You should spend all your earned income, meaning your money from your job. You should spend it all on income producing assets. You should never spend any of your earned income on anything like clothes, cars, anything.
There we go.
It should all be spent on income producing assets. And then you spend the money that assets make.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just saying as far as like just having money sitting there, they'll go out and spend it.
So
but you're right. Invest in yourself.
Quick example. If you have $1 right now, right? You have $1 and a pack of gum costs $1. You can buy that pack of gum right now. But if you put that dollar in the bank to save it, you're going to earn probably in a year, you're probably going to earn a fraction of a penny on that dollar. But inflation's going to happen at 6 cents. So next year, when you take that dollar out, you cannot afford that pack of gum.
Yeah, you're gonna be in a hole. Yep.
So saving your money does not help you. Saving your money is going to make you broke. Taking your money and investing and making it work for you in something that makes you like 10% on your money a year is what's gonna make you come up.
But that's something we're gonna have to talk about another day, because a lot of people don't understand how to invest or where to invest or even how to get started.
Gotta go outside.
And that's half the battle. But yeah, go ahead, Cav. We hear you.
All right. What I was saying when I was saying the internet, homeboy that said who owned the internet, what he was saying about life insurance, that's real talk. That's the thing that a lot of us don't know, that you could borrow that money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could borrow your life insurance and all that. But like boy Mike just said, you have to have a plan for how to invest the money or flip it.
Yep.
See, our culture's so messed up because we get indulged in seeing what everybody's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just fair. And when I say the internet, all right, listen, I'm going to take my own thing, for example, like the merch I make and the tattoos. Kyle will tell you, Kyle is a testament to it because Kyle be around. Without the internet, I would probably only be tattooing 30% of the people I tat right now.
Because most of your clients come from off the internet.
Most of my clients, don't even come, half of them not from Philly. People coming from Maryland, people coming from New York, people come from Kyle, am I lying?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, the internet
Right.
is a mug, bro.
Internet, I mean, it's free promotion. It's a million people out there that like the same thing that you like.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know them yet. But with the internet, you can meet these people, and they'll spend money with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, people don't want to do the work. Of course, the internet, it looks like it's making everybody lazy because scamming is at an all-time high now. It's easy to be a scammer.
Yeah.
My little cousin made a fake tattoo page. He didn't use none of my pics, but he used pictures from, like, the internet. Yeah. He made $1,500 in less than a day, just taking deposits and blocking people.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is a downside to the internet, but it's also an upside to it. Mm-hmm. Look how many people we see that's coming out with skincare. These people turn into millionaires.
Yep.
Because if somebody, the internet is like being in person in front of somebody. If somebody could make you believe, if you believe in yourself so much that somebody believes, like, damn, he's super confident, they're going to shop with you. I don't care what nobody says.
That's true.
They're going to shop with you. Just flooded. I don't know if y'all was looking, but I just flooded Facebook with a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, I saw that
on Facebook in a long time.
Yeah.
Bro, I got 7 people that hit me on Messenger about tattoos already in the last 2 hours.
See? Yep.
You know how hard that would be without the internet? I would have to get out here. I would have to walk around because this is the thing. The internet killed the middleman. There's no such thing as a middleman no more.
Yeah.
It's direct to consumer now. Before, when somebody wanted a tattoo, they had to do what? Go find a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Meet you.
I know a lot of good artists. I'm talking about that's known around the country. They're leaving tattoo shops because it's like, why do I have this overhead when I have my own following?
Yeah.
I can go get a space to rent or buy a storefront, and I'm getting all that money instead of paying $1.50 a week for a chair plus giving up the shop fee. Like, there's no more middleman there. Like, Reese, the clothing you was trying to make, they didn't have to go to nobody but you.
Yep.
Right or wrong.
Yep.
And I see that when Nipsey Hussle sold his hard copy for $100. He sold out. Of course, we look at it like, damn, how you, because it wasn't just a CD. It was merch. It was everything. But you had to go there to get it. The internet is the same way. If I got something that nobody else got, they had to come directly to me to get it.
And I noticed that with a lot of people who selling these courses, like everybody's selling courses now, and I'm like,
Reed, before you even was putting it up that you was, helping people with their credit, you told me that on a personal note.
Yep.
But look how many people now got courses for everything.
Yep.
They got courses to show you how to start a course to do something, and people pay for that shit.
Yep.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, but a lot of them courses is scams though.
But regardless, they working.
Said a lot of
it's not It's not gonna work long term.
Yeah, don't.
It's
They
still
trying to
working,
get
bro.
they
These
get
niggas
that.
I see been doing these joints,
Yeah,
and
but
they still doing it.
Like Tony the Closer, right? I follow him and on his real estate course.
Yup.
I know what he do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
I know what he do. A lot of people who selling these courses, they don't have no new tricks. Everybody
Nope.
is taking everybody's course and just tweaking a little bit, but everybody's following the same model.
Listen,
Just like when I was doing the credit repair stuff real quick.
You know what it's called, Reese?
What's that?
Reese is called internet plagiarism. That's all it is.
That's all it
Internet
is.
plagiarism.
Yep.
That's all
And
it is.
it's actually too.
Is big in person.
And it's
Because
actually
look at
too,
the
it's
rap game.
reselling. Like how they buy, like these dudes,
That's-
what they do is they go
How
buy a
can you
bunch
be
of
mad at
Jordans.
it?
Huh?
How can you be mad at it?
No, I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking nobody hustle. Like this one boy was just talking about how this Jordan came out, this reseller bought all the Jordans, right? So you couldn't buy the Jordan from off the site. And he resold them for $400 and he only bought them for $1.50.
Yeah.
Forcing the
That's the game.
demand to come to him because he bought it out. I'm
Yep.
like, Dad, that's genius.
And
That's
with
what they did to the
what I
PlayStations this
mean
year.
when I say the internet,
Yeah.
the internet got the power to make you do that, to help you do that, to force people to come directly to you. There's no middleman.
Yeah, you just got to figure it out.
Like there's really
Yeah.
no
Figure out
more
the way.
middleman.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. When I started doing credit repair, right? It wasn't that. I mean, people was doing it, but wasn't that many people doing it, right? I got real good at it, and I was one of the very few people who was doing it and telling people like, "Yo, it's not as difficult." But people, you got to have other people scamming and getting people to buy this and buy that. I'm like, look, for one fee, I'm gonna give you everything that they know. I guarantee you that there's nothing new that I always tell people, if somebody tell you they got this dynamic way to fix your credit, they lying to you. They just want your money run from them. Because there is no secret letter. There is no secret to fixing your credit. You just gotta know the smarts and know the law to be able to do it. That's all you need to know.
And you gotta have and a lot of people hear that, they think, oh, this won't happen overnight. Everything takes discipline. It takes
I
some type
told
of
you.
discipline.
That's what I said.
Everything does.
It ain't no
Yep.
such thing as overnight, but sleep.
Yep.
No
Yep.
such thing as overnight
Yep.
success, but going to bed and waking up. That's overnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that's coming to you overnight. You might wake up.
Yep. And this guy right here, this one, I ain't putting his business out there. This one of the guys I helped a few years ago. My man, yeah, I mean, I don't do it no more. I ain't in the business no more. It's oversaturated. I'm under a non-compete, so I ain't in the business no more. But I will say that it's oversaturated now, and I wouldn't even trust a lot of these people. You know what I mean? That's doing it now, because like they overprice and they charge too much and all that stuff.
They found the loophole, bro.
All right, let me break another thing down. Right? Y'all remember when they was trying to get OnlyFans shut down?
Yeah.
You know who was doing that, right?
Who was
That
doing
was the porn industry trying to get them shut down.
Oh yeah.
Because OnlyFans deleted having to deal with the porn industry.
Mhm.
Porn industry, yeah.
Because it's the internet. You can't control what gets posted on it. Like, people say, oh, the government control the internet. They not fast enough to control what gets posted, because the internet runs the world now. When you looking for some new news, you don't go turn your TV on. You go on your phone.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Nobody watches the news no more. You don't have to.
Yeah. That's true.
You can
remember
find
the
out
last
who
time I
got shot
watched
in
this
your neighborhood way before your phone, way before you'll find
They got
out.
an app for that shit.
And you could go to your favorite YouTuber now. and get
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's this one girl on OnlyFans, but she made
God bless you too,
82
Tony.
million in 1 year.
Yep.
She made 82 million, bro. And her OnlyFans was no more than $15, and she made 82 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Who's that?
There's no way you can.
Mind your
there's
business,
no
Vern,
way
you
can
married.
do that.
No, I don't be on no. Come on, man. I don't be on no
No,
OnlyFans.
he ain't on that. No,
I'm only messing with you.
No, I was just asking who was that, because that's hard to make 82 million on some. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's not, because you got to think about it. This
Yeah,
is around the
bro,
world, bro.
that's hard. No, I'm saying it's hard to make
People
82
keep
million
thinking
a
that
year
the
on
internet is
OnlyFans.
only.
Listen,
United States. It's
Hold up,
all
bro.
around
Listen.
the world. 7 billion people.
Exactly, Kyle, I'm gonna break it down. Listen, this chick, it's a joint on YouTube about that OnlyFans thing. It's this chick on there. She got like 800,000 followers on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she broke it down. She said, if I make an OnlyFans and I only want $10 to sign up, we talking about $10 to sign up to my OnlyFans, but I got 800,000 people following me.
Mm-hmm.
She said, if I only could get 100,000 of them to give me $10, you do the math.
Yep.
And that can happen overnight. Or, I mean, that can happen in a matter of months, bro. Because it's a big world and it's a lot of freaks. It's a lot of people with fetishes. It's too easy.
But is that a long-term solution though?
Imagining what a girl looks like.
It don't have to
be a long-term solution.
It don't have
if
to
you
be a
can take
long-term
that
solution.
amount of money and invest that in real estate real
if you
fast,
make that type
bro,
of money
come
that
on.
fast,
You'll be a
and
real
you
estate
can't
person
earn it
in a
long-term
month.
solution, you shouldn't have it.
And if you know what to do with that money, okay, I already know this ain't gonna last long.
Hold up, Reese. I'm gonna tell you what she did. The chick got off the joint. She bought an old mall. She teamed up with some other investor boy. They bought an old mall that was closed. Reopened the mall.
Wow.
Now she's talking about she about to buy another mall. She don't even do OnlyFans no more. She has to.
See? Yep. See?
I just don't know. I just don't know if the internet is the long-term solution.
But
it is.
It's not a long-term solution, Vern. That's the thing. It's not even it depends on what kind of business you're doing. Like something like what Kev doing.
No,
it's long term because he's just using it as a marketing tool to draw.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna come though. They're gonna find a way to start regulating this stuff.
They can't.
You think?
They can't.
Oh yeah. You think they can't? They can.
They can't regulate.
You don't think they?
You pay an internet bill.
No. There's no way you can. Listen,
okay.
There's websites popping up every day.
You say you in Facebook jail?
Yeah, I'm in Facebook jail right now. They
regulate the internet.
Yeah, they can.
Did you go into Facebook jail 30 seconds after you did what you did?
Hold up, Kyle. How they gonna regulate the internet when it's a such thing as called when it's a such thing called screen recording and screenshots? They can't regulate the internet. When you put a video,
but they can crash the internet.
Screen record that shit, huh?
True.
They can crash the internet.
You said they can crash it?
I mean,
yeah.
No, they can crash the site. They can't crash the whole internet because the internet runs the world right now.
I remember one time where the internet. I think there was an internet crash. It was something happened. I forget what happened.
Listen,
I'm trying to remember.
This is a fact. If you don't have an internet presence,
one time where a few apps wasn't working. That's all it was.
If you don't have an internet presence in 2022, you're failing at whatever you fucking want. You're going to lose.
That's not true. That's not true.
Nah, I don't want to say that.
That's not true.
You got to have it.
If you work for yourself.
If you're a personal business owner, you should definitely have.
That's what I'm talking about. Business.
Yeah, but if
you're a business,
that's what I'm talking about.
You definitely need an internet presence. If you're a business, you definitely need an internet presence.
You are definitely losing.
Yeah,
not saying you're not going to make no money, but you can be doing way better if you have an internet presence.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, listen. This is why I say the internet is the way, because the internet made a lane for everything. You know how you would tell somebody in the neighborhood that's doing something like, man, nobody messing with that. That shit corny. There's a million other people in another state that will buy that shit.
Yep.
You would never know if the internet wasn't around because you could strip it to your surroundings. Like the internet, you could be famous and nobody in your hood can know you.
Yep. The internet is everything.
Some boys become famous in their neighborhood and people don't even be knowing that they famous.
Case in point. My Booty.
The thing about it is that you got to have a hustle though.
But that's what we say.
You can't just hop on it. You got to have a hustle.
But like people like Booty, when they took his IG, right? He was begging like, yo, he said he got on there with like, yo, he said, y'all understand, I make over 100,000 a month on my IG. Just alone.
And guess what, Tyrese? Guess what? Reese, he was just on I-95 South where I just watched it. And he figured out a way to get around that shit. You know why? Because he started telling people with other pages, people that's looking for promo, I'll do your promo, send me blah, blah, give me 10 grand. Booty said he don't turn away no money.
Yeah.
He said, I'll do promo for 5,000. Because my kids only need that 5,000. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Now who ain't gonna put somebody on their page promoting their product
For
for
$5,000.
$5,000, knowing I'll get from 5, this could turn into 50 in a matter of 2 months.
Easy.
Long as
Couple
you
seconds.
stay consistent, it's gonna go up. That's the internet. The
Couple
internet don't
seconds.
stop.
Internet is fast too. That's another thing
Yep.
about it. It's fast as
It's
fuck.
exactly, it's fast. So of course it seems like people being lazy. No, people just don't. People don't want to be consistent. That's a big thing with our culture. We're not consistent with nothing.
Yep.
We
Yep.
consistent
That's
with
what I
all the
said.
wrong shit.
Yep.
We consistent with all the wrong shit. Think about it.
Yep.
A nigga will consistently juggle an ounce of coke for 5 years instead of going and doing something else and be like, you know what? Let me put these eggs in this basket. This might actually turn into something. You feel what I'm saying? It's just consistency. Consistency is going to bring it back.
You right.
People
Because
stop because you get to look at what everybody else do.
you right.
Instead
Because
of
like
focusing on what you do.
that's how I was grinding my YouTube page. I'm like, man, I was stuck at like I was stuck at like 75 subscribers. And now I'm pushing 4,000 subscribers, and I just hit over 1 million views. I'm like, dang, and I was just about to give up. I'm like, man, this joint ain't working for me, bro.
I'm just saying the internet can be a great tool, but I feel like you need to have a long-term plan, man, because I wouldn't trust it, especially when we don't. No, but what I'm saying, especially
that's it.
But bro, we don't control this internet, man.
We don't control nothing, bro.
Exactly. So you don't think that they can shut you down. So you don't think
I ain't living like that, though. They can, they could. My dad going, which one? My Twitter got blocked. I'm on my last strike on. I mean, not Twitter. TikTok.
So let me pose this to you, Tyree. Say your Twitter popping or whatever, and you making all your money from Twitter and all that, and they shut that shit down out the blue. Then what?
I quit my mind like this, right?
No, it ain't about. But it's not about whose fault it is. But what I'm saying is, it's not about whose fault it is. It's gonna stop your flows.
If I'm starting to make traction, right?
Hold on, can y'all see that?
I'm gonna start to try to get them away from those type of joints from the gate.
Y'all see that on my account? You see that red thing under my name?
Yeah.
Yeah, but check
look, they got me
what
blocked.
you supposed to do from the gate is you supposed to start trying to get them on your platform anyway.
So all right, case in point, Vern. I'm gonna break down what Vern talking about, right? So, like right now, my TikTok is kind of like semi-blocked, right? It ain't all the way blocked. I can post, but I can't go live. All right. So, all right, now let's say if I was making money from that, right? That's why every time on all my platforms, I promote my other platform. If they get me up out of here, come to my IG. If they get me up out of IG, y'all already know y'all can find me on YouTube. You know what I mean?
And guess what, Reed? When you run out of all them, somebody gonna create a new one.
Yep. And
that's just how the world works. That's just how the world works. The internet don't stop.
Yep.
Like every day, somebody's thinking of a new act so they can get some money.
Yep.
It's simple as that. There's too many ways to get money on the
internet. Too many ways.
You should not be broke. There's too many ways. It's too many ways to get money on the internet. People don't want to be consistent.
And the only way they can really shut you down, Vern.
Our culture is too bad at telling niggas
they can't shut you down. First of all, once somebody know about you, they can't shut you down. Period.
All right, let me ask y'all this.
He can shut you down, Cal.
Now I'm gonna say this real quick, Vern. Kev, let me say this real quick.
No, they can't.
Now, Vern, your type of business won't get shut down on the internet because you're not promoting nothing. Like sometimes I say some off the wall stuff, and somebody can report my page because they disagree with something I said. That's understandable. There's nothing I can do about it because it's the internet. I don't own, when you sign up for a lot of these, social media platforms, they make you, sign a waiver. You know what I mean? The disclosure thing.
Yeah,
so
they do.
So like that's what also I know I gotta take the good with the bad. But on my real pages, like I troll on my backup pages, but on my pages, my main pages, I know I gotta take it easy. You see what I'm saying? Like on my YouTube page, notice on my YouTube page, I don't talk about the stuff I talk about on my daggone TikTok page because I already know that, they be coming for me. You see what I'm saying? So I ease up on my YouTube page, but on my TikTok page, you know what I mean? That's like my troll page. You know what I mean? I play around with that. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you. I'm just saying that these platforms, and then most of them is owned by one company. So I'm just saying, no, I'm not. And listen,
You
I'm
can
not
always
trying to say
figure out
that
a
the
way
internet.
around it.
I'm not trying to say that the internet not a great tool. It is, and it is. You know what I mean? A way to make a hustle. But I wouldn't get super dependent on it. I'm talking about. Yeah, it's great as far as promoting your business, but if you're making your business strictly off the internet, I wouldn't. You got to have something as a backup.
Well, but
No, but you
that's
would
why you
if
can
you in
create a
business that
website.
you
You got a
yeah, you
website
supposed to have
where
a
people
backup.
go to buy your merchandise.
Yeah,
You got you got
Yeah, that's
you
what
got
but
you
that's
got
what
your
I'm saying.
website. You got your www dot page. Your social medias is your marketing tool. That's it.
yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So
But
so yeah,
everybody
if they
don't got
shut
the
you,
Take your
even if they
website,
shut you down, you can open up another one. Like in that case,
Yeah.
if you're just using it for marketing, you see what I'm saying?
And
But
add a number to your name.
yeah, just add a exactly. Why you think I put 5'9" on my TikTok? I got 5'9", what's the name? Because they kept, you know what I mean? I think this is like my third TikTok page. You know what I mean? But
Hey, Reed, listen, right? Let me ask y'all this. Everybody know who Lil Uzi is, right?
mm-hmm.
Did y'all think he was from Philly when y'all first found out who he was?
No, not at all. I don't
No, I
even know
knew
how
he
he
was
got
Do
on.
you think he was? Would you have known who he was without your phone?
Nah, probably one.
Because what? Because you're not what? You're not listening to that.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yep.
Regardless of what, all right, say like when we was in the hood, we only
Yep,
knew
Jeff.
what was going on in our hood. Now I can know what something I can know about beef in a whole
everywhere.
other state in their city.
Yeah.
I can know exactly who is who, names, everything. Why he did this to him and she did that to him. Like I can know all that. That's the power of the internet.
Mm.
Yeah, the Chicago situation is all internet, bro.
Yep.
But see, I'm not disputing that.
runs
I'm
on
just
the
saying
internet.
I'm not disputing that. I'm saying you got to have backup because that if you depend
But
on
you
it to make your money,
But that's a given. You always got to have a backup.
Yeah.
You always do because
That's
I understand
being
what
in
Vern's
business.
saying. Stuff do become trends. Stuff becomes trendy and it wear out.
Yep.
It definitely wears out.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust the shit.
Let me tell you something, Vern.
I wouldn't trust it.
Every
No, but
tool
listen,
in your toolbox.
I wouldn't trust it.
But look, every tool in your toolbox go dull. You know, go dull. You know, eventually.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you got to sharpen
That's
it or
not
get a new
true.
one. You know what I mean?
Because look,
That's not
hey,
true.
Reed, remember how before I'm gonna use the rap game. Remember how in the rap game before, like once you got a certain age, wasn't nobody checking for you no more after a while, right or wrong?
We got somebody trolling.
Listen, I watched the Griselda dudes make some bread. You hear me?
Yep.
Crazy money because Westside broke it down. He said when he started rapping again, he said, "I'm not rapping for the kids." He said, "Because guess what? I'm rapping for their parents. Their parents is the people my age. Their parents is the one with the money to go to the shows, to buy the merch,
to
take the pictures. Without the internet, they wouldn't have been able to do that."
Hold on real quick, Cav. Hold on real quick. Because we got a troll. What's up, Phoenix? What's his name? Phoenix Rex. Saying white lives matter too. We know that. We know that. Hey. we know white lives matter. Ain't nobody. We not talking about white lives matter. We talking about pay us our reparations. Are you gonna get in line to help us? You know, be in line to distribute that paper.
Like the boy Young OG, yes. Like the young boy OG said, corporate need the internet so the world will never shut it down. Without the internet, they're done.
Yeah. Yo, you know who that is, right? You know who Young OG is, right? That's Jeff. Bob's brother.
That's who?
That's Jeff, Bob brother.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's real.
Man, like it's just about how you use it at the end of the day, man. For real.
It's a tool. It's a tool.
Man.
You don't put your
it's
eggs in.
cool,
You don't put
man.
all your eggs in one basket, but you milk it for what it's worth.
Of course they
Right, you will not survive without it.
Well, they can shut it down because they got the money. They got the money to withstand. Y'all, we don't.
Vern, stop being a pessimist, man.
I'm just telling you the
They
truth,
cannot
man. I'm just
shut down
saying.
the internet.
But
now,
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's
understand
not a
what you're
great
saying.
tool. I'm not saying it's not a great tool.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'm just saying that
I understand. I understand what he's saying. He's saying that no matter you're doing good on there, they can shut it down because you don't own it or control it. They can shut it down just like you could be on TV. They can cancel your show. They can shut it down so you can't be on the internet.
Yeah, but
that's
you
why we
milk
need
it for what it's worth.
That's why we need to have our own, just like we need to have our own news media outlets because our story don't get told right. We get, we're a bunch of murderous people. Our neighborhoods are full of murder and all of that, but it's not told right. It's told by their media. His story.
What is Phoenix? What they talking about?
And listen, right?
Hold on, Kev. Hold on. The dude Phoenix Rex said, take rap music away from the children. Violence is being drilled into their mind. Hold on.
And where that violent shit come from?
Through mind through the years. A good traditional family is a solution.
Who was violent first? Who was violent first?
Who is the most violent person? Who's the most violent race in the history of the world?
So when they talking that bullshit about
destroyers of
taking
everything,
the violence out, who was violent first?
The destroyers of it. They destroyed the dinosaurs. They destroyed everybody.
That's what he's looking for.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about it.
They looking for us to act niggerish.
I wanted to see the total.
I'm not. I ain't acting niggerish. I'm just saying who was violent first. You just gotta know how to combat them with the facts.
I agree with what Mike's saying. As far as they do control it, but it's hard for them to do that sometimes. Look at Tory Lane's situation. They straight tried to cancel that boy. Yep. And he sold 1 million copies for 57 seconds of an NFT album because of the internet.
Yeah.
It wasn't just focused on the internet, not just one place. That's why I say it's hard for them to control it because it's not just one place.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't control it because everything is always happening. You got communities all over the internet.
When the video gets taken down off something, you could go to a whole nother thing and find
Yeah.
it.
And find it. It's somewhere on the internet.
Somewhere on the internet.
It's always somewhere. That's what I mean. Something is always somewhere on the internet. Yeah. It never goes away. Right. And what they say is up in the cloud, right? Ain't that what they say? Is up in the cloud.
It's up in the cloud, yeah.
Even if they took the internet from us, we're so ingenuity, we'll figure something out.
Yeah. So for you to be
now listen. Now this the bad side of the internet. As far as kids and their mothers. A lot of these young kids gonna get older and they're gonna be seeing these videos of their parents. You feel what I'm saying? Because these videos not going nowhere.
That's true.
It ain't like once the child's gone, you can erase all this. No, like screen record is a thing. So imagine 10 years from now, these kids in school and your homie got a video of your mom snatching somebody's soul on his phone, showing the whole class laughing. That can happen now for real.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, that's what Kim Kardashian trying to suppress her teach now.
Now that's the downside. That is the downside.
She ain't trying to suppress
a lot of the stuff we doing right now is going to be on recording. It's not going to be hearsay no more. It's not going to be just an accusation like, oh yeah, so he was running around with a dress on when he was young. You know how somebody would tell us something when we was young, we're like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't believe. Did you see him do it? No, I ain't see him do it. Now they're gonna whip out their phone and be like, look, I told you your pop was
Yep.
That's the bad side of
it. The reason why they could shut down the internet is because they can hold on to survive while your supply run out and you can starve.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
But we're not thinking. But
they can.
Nah, Vern, you thinking too much into that, Vern.
No, you gotta understand how the economy works.
I understand what Vern is saying.
I understand what he's saying too.
But that John is the internet runs the planet right now. Like that's
no, it do. No, I ain't denying that. I'm not.
Bed Bath and Beyond is closing down.
No,
you know what? Bed Bath and Beyond. Hold on, let me say this. Bed Bath and Beyond is closing down, and they said that they going virtual. daggone a lot of these clothing stores is closing down and going virtual because Toys R Us.
I agree with that.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Because ain't nobody pretty much going in the stores like that no more. Matter of fact, you can go to the malls, bro. You like, ain't going to malls. Don't even got really stores like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so because everybody's going virtual.
Because remember when everybody had to go up Canal Street to get the fake shit that looked like the real shit?
Yeah.
You ain't got to leave your house now. And you can order a fake Rolex right now.
Right now.
For about $200.
Yep.
Right now. You ain't got to take that.
Yeah.
You could sit in your house.
Remember you had to drive all the way up to Canal Street or go up to Duke.
You had to drive, all the way up Canal Street.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got to do that.
Now you can go straight. Yeah, you go straight to the boy Raheem the jeweler.
And Jeff got a good.
Go straight to the boy.
He said,
that's the thing. What they project to the hood for us to indulge and spend money with them. They project the whole winning look. Everybody iced up. They got these lamb trucks. All these rappers look like they make $100 million every month. That's the way they look.
Yeah,
it's easy to do that with the internet.
It's an
so
image.
If you can have one person that influenced 10 million young black people doing it, why wouldn't they put that money behind them?
Yep.
They need the internet to do that. You can't do that no more how it used to run. It don't work like that. Don't nobody listen to the radio. The internet break records. The radio don't break nothing no more.
Yep.
I can't remember the last time I listened to the radio.
I just heard somebody talk. Matter of fact, DJ Academics was talking about that. DJ Academics was talking about, he was like, yo, the radio is irrelevant now. Like, the reason why people
it's not irrelevant.
People only listen to people that like Charlemagne and Envy and all of them because they have a following.
And guess what?
They don't even listen to that live.
How many DJs do podcasts now?
Man, it's a lot of them. You going
but you know what? No, it's not irrelevant because a lot of people going to work in the morning and listen to the radio.
Man, I got Spotify.
Not like I don't know, Vern. Maybe you do that, Vern.
Yeah, maybe you do that.
But
I can't even tell you last time I listened to the radio. I would keep it a bean.
7 in the morning here, I'm hearing all type of music. 7 in the morning, I'm hearing Dirt. I'm hearing Baby. I'm hearing ES. I'm talking about blasting. That shit's not on the radio.
Yeah, I'm usually on my Spotify radio.
Yeah, I'm on a streaming service.
It's about going viral now.
98% of the time driving in the car.
Yeah.
Or I got a USB and stuff I'm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, people still. Now, what you were saying, Mike?
Yeah,
We can't leave Mike out. Mike is waiting patiently on his turn. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was saying. I understand what Vern was saying, and I think to be your safest, you probably need to make your own platform that no one can stop. All you need is the internet. I mean, all you need is to be on the internet, but they can't go and censor anything on
you.
But this the thing, though. All right. If you're not,
but this the thing, though.
Case in point, real quick. Let me say this, Kev. Okay, it's a given to make you a www.com. It's a given. You need a website if you have some type of business.
A lot of people don't think that far, bro.
Well, let's say if you got a clothing line. If you got a clothing line, you can do a lot of these clothing lines now have distribution. You know what I mean? They got like Wallow and all of them do. They got these t-shirt distribution companies. But let's say if you're doing your own, you could do your own www and have your own e-commerce on your website, right? You make your IG, you make your Twitter, you make your Facebook, you make all that stuff, and you when you paying Facebook and all that stuff to market your joint, to do your ads, what they blocking you? What they gonna block you for? You know what I mean?
They don't have no reason.
They ain't got no reason. You ain't on your internet talking like Kanye.
And you made a good point.
Guess what?
As long as you're advertising, they're never going to block your shit.
They're never going to block you one, and that's how they make their money. They make their money off of people marketing.
I ain't never heard nobody saying, "Yeah, I was blocked and I've been paying for ads all this time." And blah blah blah.
Exactly.
I ain't never heard that one before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They do block, guys, because where's Dr. Umar at on YouTube now?
Well, no, we're not talking about that. We talking about people that selling the product. Umar is a speaker.
Doctor.
Yeah, he's
I don't
speaking some
think I
type
don't
of
think he run that.
To two women
Yeah,
and went on a long honeymoon. He'll be back. Trust me. Somebody like him always gonna come back.
and plus, man, like, hold on, careful what the children hear and see through the double entertainment business. The ultimate goal is to keep the masses down, confused, and under control. I agree. We agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
Look at what it says though. It says the goal. You don't have to follow what the goal is. Fuck the goal.
So
You don't
here's
see
the
this
thing.
shit now.
If your kids is in public school, they gonna hear it. You know what I mean? And you just can't stop your kids, from hearing certain things. You're gonna hear it.
In public school, if they
Especially if you're in
anywhere
public school.
the internet
You
travels
ain't even
to every
you ain't
crevice
gotta be
of
in
the
public
earth.
school no more.
Yeah, you ain't got to be in there. You ain't got.
That's
If your son got a
Yeah,
phone and
you
he's
gotta-
on
You go
IG,
outside, bro.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
all you gotta do is
everywhere.
go outside.
Because
You
of
go
the phone.
outside, it's gonna be around.
And you go outside, you go to Walmart, dad, it's everywhere. Now, it's and there's nothing you could. I mean, you can say nothing you do about it, but you should bring your kids up and let them know to understand that that's not their life. A lot of those dudes is entertainers, so it is important to to let your kids know the real from the fake. But yo, man, we about to wrap this up, man. We've been on for 2 hours, man. Y'all got any closing arguments?
Nah, it was a good conversation, man. That's what it takes.
We just got practice on. We got practice on making the black dollar circulate. That's the main problem. Don't do it.
I don't buy
100%.
nothing.
Like supporting stuff.
Look,
This is what I do.
We think
Before I buy any product that I know of, like that I don't know about, I research it. If I don't see a black face, I don't buy it no more, bro.
Yeah.
I've been on that for like 2 years now.
I'm always
not
buying, I'm always.
Hey Kev, when the last time you see me wear a pair of Nikes or new sneakers?
You should have called in, Jeff. You call in, man.
Damn, Kyle, you about to make me tuck my hoodie down. You about to?
No, I'm dead ass. Like I'm not for that no more. It's enough black. The boy, I think it's SIA.
I get what you're saying though.
Now we got people on YouTube watching too,
making
Jeff.
These motherfuckers billionaires
across the platform. You see yours on Facebook.
And they ain't doing nothing for
we got
us.
a bunch of people on YouTube going crazy. I was talking to Jeff. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm trying to find me a black supermarket. Like I ain't playing, bro.
It's one down here.
It's hard, man.
It is hard right now, but once I find one, that's the only place I'm going.
Yeah.
How far it is.
No, I feel you.
It's the point.
They got the black bank down here.
We gotta start. If we started and everybody start joining in, it's gonna be a snowball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we'll get rich real fast.
And like Kev got the clothing line. Kyle got the clothing line.
All day, bro.
You know what I mean? You just gotta put it up. You know what I mean? I got the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you right.
No, that is true.
I got the
you
gas
do gotta
merch.
make one.
I got the gas merch.
You definitely got to make
on
one.
deck. You know what I mean? So you can actually go to www.gasmerch.com because I do got a .com for gas merch. And we got the iggasmerch.com. You know what I mean? Quick plug real quick. You know what I mean? Y'all see the gas merch? We got it in all different colors. You know what I mean? Choose your flavor. You know what I mean? Gasmerch.com got the hottest sweatshirts out. And we got that gutter black right here. Gutter black and gold. You know what I mean? Quick plug real quick, though. Oh, y'all want to see the other one? Hold up.
You gotta plug them links in.
Look. We got the gutter silver, too. The gutter silver and black, too. Look, all you got to do is go to gasmerch.com. GASMERCH.com. We got it on deck. You know what I mean? Plug yourself, Kev. And everybody plug what they got going on.
I'm telling you, see how you just promote that? Somebody will be interested in that around this planet. Yes. They'll be like, hold on, what is this?
Yep.
And without this signal, whatever we on, that wouldn't be happening.
Yep.
It would be way harder than it is. I'm just saying, it's just the easiest time to become a millionaire. This era right now.
Yo, no doubt. No doubt.
Like it's the easiest time.
Yep.
because we see too many of them now. It's too many people that touch it. You know what I mean? Rather they do what they supposed to do with it, there's too many people that hit that number now, especially of our culture. You know what I mean? Like it's just we don't respect it. We don't respect it enough to do nothing we need to do with it. That's all.
Yep. Toro. These shoot. Hit me up. You
Hey,
know,
yo,
my brother-in-law,
yo.
you know, Nicole brother, my white brother.
Let me just stop.
On
you
his
real quick.
own, they got their own car lot.
Look,
Man and my
this is where
so
I was just discussing this with
hit me up.
Pretty Ricky. What we need to do is everybody take whatever you can give, and you get that percentage out and get some Toros, bro.
Let's do it.
Like
Kyle,
let's
that's
start
a
this
great
shit.
idea, but I know Kyle. Listen, that's a great idea, but who gonna run it?
Where you
Definitely
are,
gotta
you
commit
running
to
it.
that.
Where I am, I'm running it. Where he is, you running it.
Oh, so what you mean?
Everybody can get
Okay,
it.
I get what you. All right, yeah, I get what you're
We
saying.
put
now.
to this car first, get it in maybe
Yeah.
your area. It start popping off,
Yeah.
get another one. Put it in Kev area.
Yeah.
Get another one. Put it in Tyreek's area.
You know the pop here in Atlanta, and Mike is in Houston, so you know it's gonna pop in Atlanta and Houston.
Yeah, everywhere. And you just it's not going to be as much as if you gotta buy it by yourself. You know what I mean? If you could get $200.
My niece had a fleet. My niece had a fleet of cars on Turo.
And how did that work?
It's working good.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how it works.
We might have to have this conversation offline.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
For real.
It's real, bro. Like stop.
And it's the way you do it. It's the way that you do it.
Wait.
It's the way that you do it. That's like you'll be like, damn.
Jeff said he got 4 cars popping in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow because like
what you talking about tomorrow?
Man, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, bro.
Business is done at 12 o'clock. It's done at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
This shit don't stop, bro.
You right.
What you talking about?
You right. I got some time tomorrow though. I got all my work done today.
No, you set a date and you like I don't know what.
But I'm definitely with that, and I got and you know, and I'm definitely with that. That's something we should
get $1 million off the back, bro. You build to shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works.
They didn't sell it to GM for a reason.
Oh, Toro?
Yeah, GM tried to buy it.
And imagine the tricks that I got.
Years ago, they was like, no.
He said we don't just sleep at night. Shoot. You right.
No.
You right. Yeah, definitely hit me up because I do wanna get into that, bro. But yeah, man, I thank y'all for rocking out with us, man. This the Rebuttal Live, man. Kev, call in a little bit more, you know what I mean? Cause this we need you know what I mean, you are air in the streets of Philly right now because you know what I mean, a lot of us is in different, everybody scattered around now.
I was just on the block today, nigga.
Right.
Kyle, you was in the hood today, Kyle?
Yeah, I was on the block today.
He's on the block today. On the 9 with it. You know what I mean? Yep. But yeah, man. We gonna wrap this one up tonight, man. Thank y'all for timing in to the Rebuttal Live, man. We just chopping it up. Bunch of fellas just talking our talk, doing what we do. Look, you still in Philly, Jeff?
It was a pleasure.
No.
Kev, Jeff said he's still in Philly now. Yeah, hit me up, man. You know what I mean? When you get back to the A, bro, for real. Because, man, I definitely want to see what that Turo is hitting for, man, for real.
Turo's hitting, man.
Bro.
I'm trying to see what that's hitting
all
for.
Right,
but all right, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for rocking out with us. Jeff, you still hit me up tomorrow, Jeff. Real rap. Let me look into the camera. Hit me up tomorrow, Jeff, for real. Real rap. I think you still got my number, or hit the inbox and I'll give you my number. But man, thank y'all for rocking out with us, man. This is the Rebuttal Live. Catch us on the next one. You know what I mean? Holla at y'all on the flip. Peace.
And I'm on to my businesses right now.
Huh?
I said I'm on